extra time.
শুধুই নয় টিউশনি, সঙ্গে আছে ছায়া প্রকাশনী।
Well, in this case, I would come to India myself, and together with Praful, we organize a match with the journalists, and we promote football for all in India, not only the Mission 11 million, but also the Mission 11 journalists against a few of us, and we make a big impact with that. Now, obviously, we need to cherish what has been built up with this competition and in general with the work of the All India Football Federation and football in India more generally. It is complex, it's not easy, I understand, and I commend really the work which is done by Praful and his team. And we need to have ideas and projects that we can develop all together. I mean, I would say even independently of a World Cup or not, it's not about just organizing a competition, it's about leaving a legacy and building on that and having something sustainable and putting the football culture really in the heads of all the Indians. And I can confirm, I mean, when we see the attendance figures, but also when we have seen what has happened when the game, the semi-final was moved here to Kolkata, where the ticketing system broke down because we had, I don't know how many hundreds of thousands of requests, or maybe 1 million of tickets, close to a million of ticket requests. Well, then you can see that when I was speaking about the passion giant, well, this is true passion for football. Well, you know, India represents 1/6 of the world population. India is a country or a continent, as I was saying, which is certainly a sports country. You like sport, you love sports in general. There is a passion, there is now as well a will from the Indians themselves to embark and invest in football because of the many benefits that football brings. It's not just about organizing a show or a competition. It is about work with youth, with boys, with girls, with women, about bringing them from the schools also to do some activities, to football pitches, making them enjoy, making them play, use football and the values of football for what they are, which is to teach as well respect for the referee, respect for the opponent, respect for the rules, and all these elements that are so important in our game. And I think that when we see the potential that there is in India, and if we have to take our task at FIFA seriously of developing football, then we have no other choice than saying, okay, we want to help football grow sustainably in India, because the whole world will benefit from that. It's not only for India, it's for the whole world.
President, I'll just add.
Yes, I've watched some matches on TV of the Indian national team, and I think in spite of the 3 defeats, but they performed well. You can still see, of course, that there is a gap, that there is a difference, but it's not as big as one could have feared maybe a few years ago, because also I think of the work which was done with the young kids who fought incredibly well and went very close to a couple of surprises. So the level, I think, is good, and it has just to improve, and the work has just to continue. When the decision was taken to host this World Cup here, I was not in FIFA, so I don't know what the key requirements were. What I can say now that I am in FIFA, having seen the World Cup and having witnessed it, and hopefully tomorrow everything will run smoothly as well, is that it was what we have hoped for indeed, which is a success for the public, a success for the teams, with some complications as you will have always in any big competition and event. And I mean, the all-time attendance record, which for under 17, which dated from 1985 in China, will be certainly broken tomorrow, with more than 1.2 million tickets sold or people in attendance, and India could even beat, depending on how many spectators come up tomorrow, the record, the absolute record of the under 20, which was in Colombia, which was 1.3 million. So I think we are very close, and we'll have to count each spectator coming in to see if we are above that threshold.
We will make sure.
That would be a nice achievement, certainly.
Hit the subscribe option and the bell icon to get all the exclusive sports videos on Extra Time.